Hi guys, this is Hyungmin Max, aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So for today, right, we're actually gonna be talking about the of the year nominees, voting, the possible upcoming content, right, as well as the market in general. Now, the support for the videos, right, guys, recently has been incredible. If you guys actually enjoy the content that I'm providing and you actually deem me worthy enough, please feel free to subscribe, right? I'm actually trying to do this full time, and every like, comment, and subscribe, right, actually means the world to me. Right, let's actually get into the video itself. So this was actually tweeted out by EA yesterday, right? We're actually gonna be able to see the 100 nominees later, right? For the first time. The actual voting day is actually on the 10th itself. So you might ask, what are nominees exactly, right? So let's actually take a look at this from FIFA 22, right? So these were the attackers nominees. So these cards, right, were basically a +1 from their base gold version, right? So what actually happened was that this caused a massive market sell-off whereby all the cards, right, actually plummeted. If you guys would like to know how and when the market crashed before Team of the Year in FIFA 22 and how it relates FIFA 23 and whether there'll be a crash, right, y'all can actually check out the video that I made recently. I'll link it at the top right hand corner of this video. You guys can just check it out. Yeah. So now the question is, will we actually see all these nominee cards in FIFA 23? I'm not very sure, but the safe thing to do would probably be to get rid of all your tradable cards, right? Just in case these nominees actually drop in game. So this is actually the leaked nominees card design. Now this doesn't mean that the cards will actually drop in game for us to be able to purchase and play with them, right? I think it could simply mean that EA uses this card simply for us to vote and nothing else. Now the actual card design for Team of the Year, right, will definitely be way nicer than this. So let's actually take a look at the Team of the Year design for FIFA 22. So this was the actual card designs for Team of the Year last year. Right, as you guys can see, it is way better than the nominees card. So actually over the years, right, the design for Team of the Years hasn't really changed that much. There was, EA usually tweaks it, like make some minor changes here and there. So possibly this year we could see something that is quite close to the design that was being used last year. Now another reason that I think that EA won't release the nominees card, right, is actually because of the search tab. So if you actually go down to Ultimate Team itself, right, let's actually try to find the nominees card, right? So you go here, right, you search under this tab. So as you guys can see, right, we can't find the Team of the Year's nominees tab here. So usually when they are due to release something, right, EA will actually add the card design here, right, on the Friday before. So we can't actually find the nominees card design here anywhere, right? So I think all we'll be getting today, right, is actually to know who are the 100 nominees are, and we actually get to vote on the 10th itself. So you guys know, right, Team of the Year is actually a huge event in Ultimate Team, right? So EA actually loves to build the hype leading up to Team of the Year so that everyone actually really looks forward to it when it actually arrives. So people will actually start opening packs, right? Whether is it the safe packs or whether is it spending actual money on FIFA points to rip all the packs, doing SBCs, all that good stuff. So EA wants lots of the community to participate in Team of the Year. That's why they spend so much effort in building up the hype itself. So I actually won't be that surprised, right, if we actually don't get much content, especially the week before Team of the Year. So that EA always does this, so that when we have a quieter week, right, when the actual week itself, when Team of the Year hits, right, everybody just loses their mind. Everybody will be saying, wow, what great content by EA, I love this game, I can't wait to get on this game, I can't wait to open packs and stuff like that. Now let's actually talk market, right? The market has not yet crashed, right, but it did drop off a bit. It might be due to the weekend league sell-off itself. right? We haven't actually seen the usual Monday market rise after the weekend league rewards are actually given out, right? So let's actually take Ben Yedder for example, right? So let's check out his price. So yesterday he was actually 550k. He dropped all the way down to 500k or 490k. And for today, his price was 482. He dropped down to 450 before his current price rising back up to 480,000 coins, right? Possibly due to how rare this card is. So some of the cards which you could possibly trade with, right, could be your Laportes and your Cancelos, right, because of the Mahrez SBC links. Again, I suggest you guys don't hold on to any tradable cards for too long, or try to make long-term investment in regards to all these tradable versions of the cards, right? So let's actually transit over. Right, so what happened was yesterday we actually had this 80 plus upgrade, whereby you just have to turn in 8 silver commons and in exchange for 80 plus upgrade pack, right? So if you actually go to your objectives tab, right, EA has actually linked this to an objective under milestones, right? So all you have to do is actually complete the 80 plus 100 times, right? And you'll get your ultimate pack as the end reward. So what is happening right now is actually, right, silvers are actually selling for about 500 coins, as you guys can actually see on the market, right? Let's search for silvers. Right, so if you guys actually want to complete the SBC right now, right, I suggest you just bid for gold commons at 350 and sell all your non-major league silvers, right, at 500, so you can actually make some money as well as save some money, right? So for me, however, I don't think I'll be in a rush to complete this, simply because I think that during team of the year, right, when you guys rip up all your save packs, right, you're gonna have lots and lots of duplicates. So what do you do to these duplicates? You actually chuck them inside this SBC, right? Whether is it your gold commons or your gold rares, right? Because actually discarding them will be a waste. So unless you guys intend to rip open the packs from the completed objective for this, right, I suggest that you wait until team of the year to actually do this. One thing I've also noted is that I've heard that the pack weight for this 80 plus upgrade hasn't been that great as well. Now let's actually talk about fodder prices, right? So yeah, let me see. So 84s are actually currently at 3.5k. Now I don't think that is a good pickup price. I think a better price would be 3k, as I mentioned previously. For 85s, they're actually currently at 7.7. Good price would be 7k and below. Right, for 86s, their current price is about almost 13k. Right, 12k looks like a good price to pick them up, right? So for the higher rated fodder, right, I don't think they look as great, right? Because of two things, right? So the first thing is team of the year is actually coming, and like I mentioned earlier in the video, if the nominee cards were to be released, right, we're gonna have more higher rated fodder, which means that all these higher rated fodders, the gold rare versions, right, will actually drop. Secondly, right, they're actually also already inflated. Let's take Manuel Neuer as an example, right? So he's currently at 55k, as we can see. Right, actually just a week ago, right, he was 47k. Right, 2 weeks before that he was actually 40k, but he's all the way up at 55k right now. So they could possibly rise before team of the year, right, if EA decides to release a big type gamble SBC, right, that actually requires high rated fodder. But I would caution investing in them though, as I think they have more room to drop as compared to rising. Okay, so let's actually go on to the mini release that we actually had yesterday, right? So that there were actually 3 cards that were released. We had the Lucas Vazquez, Fabio Cordillera, as well as Hesebe, right? I think out of the 3, Lucas Vazquez looks to be the most usable or linkable, right? Because he's a Real Madrid card, you know, you can link it with your Toni Kroos SBC, your wants to watch Rudiger, and all your other Madrid cards, right? So Quagliarella is 4-star, 4-star, right? His work rate is not exactly great for a striker, medium, but as usual, right, his finishing in game, right, is actually pretty good. So I suggest for those who are on a tighter budget and you run a Serie A squad, right, you can actually give him a shot. Now Hasebe with his 76 acceleration and medium work rate, right, I don't think he's exactly useful, at least not for the highest level. Now, what we actually have for today is we don't actually know what is gonna happen, right? Will EA actually release a gamble pack today? Will we get a hero pack, or will we get a icon pack? We don't know, right? You guys can actually join us live on Twitch to find out whether EA will actually release all this content. I'll leave the link down in the description below, and you guys can join us there, right? I hope to see you guys there.